Okay, so Alex here with a little bit of an unboxing video. Recently made a purchase of the Dell XPS 15, or the new Dell XPS 15. So this is the one that comes with the i7-7700 Kaby Lake processor. So very much aimed at that, I would guess, developer stroke marketing person maybe that would have traditionally gone out and got a Mac or something quite sleek looking like that, but not just sleek with some actual power, right? So this guy is packing 16 gigabits of RAM, like I said, the i7-7700, and also for the first time I think is a dedicated GeForce graphics card, which I believe is the GTX 1050? I don't know, I'll confirm that in a second. So as you can see, I've just absolutely disregarded the cardboard, right? Who cares about the cardboard? But let's have a look at the power brick. So most of you guys like me, they're out on the road that need to do some serious processing. So in my case, it's video processing or working on some of my apps. You're going to be concerned with, or at least want to know, what does the power brick look like, right? Because that little piece of kit's going to be stuck there in your bag. So it's pretty small, pretty slim form factor. Looks kind of like a USB hard drive, or even the PS Vita for TV or whatever that was, that little thing you could put in there. But yeah, that's pretty sleek and pretty non-offensive. Digging into the XPS 15 packaging, standard black Dell box. I say standard, never ordered a Dell laptop before, so I assume so. Just wiggle that out. Nice plush bit of cardboard. So here it is, the first look at the laptop itself. Just going to dig in here. Whoa, we've got some papers, some comics if you like, and let's have a look at the laptop itself. So first impressions, fairly sleek, fair weight to it. Nothing that I can really tell is wrapped in this plastic, but yeah. So what we got on the back here, standard vent, obviously for your heat dissipation. XPS logos on the back there. Looking at the ports, I can immediately see the USB port, SD card slot. On the reverse, we've got, starting from the left here, we've got the power, the USB 3, the HDMI, the Thunderbolt, and AUX. Looking pretty slick. So again, remember, this is the i7-7700. So the reason why someone like me would buy this is for video processing, right? You really want a good processor. So when I'm out there on the road filming my fitness and filming my technology videos, I need to be able to do my video processing. I can't just be out of pocket for weeks at a time when I'm traveling. So this is absolutely ideal. I got this with a 16 gigabyte RAM. You can spec it to 32. I don't think I have much need for 32 gigs of RAM, let alone 8, let alone 16. But it's there and available. So cellophane's off. I've already put some grubby marks on the cover there. Nothing a bit of Windex can't sort out. And let's open this up to look at this. Look at this in its cold form. So not too much to write home about. Very sleek again. Loving the thin bezel. Can't wait to fire this guy up and check out that screen. Again, the screen in this is I think it's the 3840 by 2160 Infinity touch display. So again, once we get this powered on, we can check out what it looks like. It's got a bit of weight to it. There's some serious components in there. It's not quite as thin as some of the Ultrabooks or Dean's Light, but you've got to remember it's packing a serious punch. Enough talking, let's see this thing walking. So first boot, opening up. Not much to report here. Let's crack this on and see what we're presented with. Little surprise. Yeah, nothing's much happening. No. So after a couple of minutes, the Dell logo finally appears. And from there we see the blue screen. That's not really interesting, so let's crack on to some display features here. So here we get a perfect example of that thin bezel. Now having the thin bezel means that they have to put the camera underneath the monitor, which might give some weird viewing angles during video calls, but other than that, I think you probably can't see it here, but the visual is spectacular. So that's been the Dell XPS 15. Fantastic value for money, $2,300. You get quite quite the punch with the hardware included. I think this is unrivaled for the spec to the price, and I think it's a fantastic addition. So we'll see how we get on with it over the next few weeks. Cheers.